standout member of our Avella academic team. When not at school, David works at PC Whip. This job allows him to work with and build computers, which he enjoys doing in his free time. After graduation, David plans to continue his education at the University of Pittsburgh to study biology with the intention of pursuing a medical degree. And after leaving Avella, David said he'll miss his connections with his teachers and friends, but he's looking forward to taking advantage of the opportunities that college will offer him, especially the ability to participate in research at the University of Pittsburgh. When I spoke with David's teachers, they described David as a delightful, insightful young man with an avid interest in science. He is highly motivated and has a positive attitude and a good work ethic. David was also often described as compassionate. Not only does he take the time to work with struggling students, but he also shows kindness and compassion to those he does not know. Mrs. Lochran wanted me to tell this story of when David went to Children's Hospital. So we had taken some students to Children's Hospital to sit with students and, just distract them or play games with them before they went into different types of treatment. And David had met this particular student, and the student didn't think David's name was what it should be. He thought he should be a Hector. So he renamed David Hector. And when it came time for the child to go into the treatment, he didn't want to go, but Hector told him that he would wait for him and still be there when he came out.
Aww.
So he had a way of making this child feel very special and gave him the encouragement to go in and get his treatment. So she wanted me to share that with you, and she thought that it really showed how compassionate of a young man he is. I would like to congratulate David on being named Student of the Month and ask you if you have any words to say about your time here at Avella.
Good evening. I'd just like to thank my friends, my family, my teachers, and my peers for creating such a wonderful environment for me to live and learn in. And really, Avella as a community, I'd like to thank. Really helped me grow as a person and as a student. So.
Oh, gee, good swag now, geez.
All right, the Avella student, elementary student of the month is Jacob Paradise. Come on up, Jacob. How's that ice cream? Good. All right, our elementary student of the month is Jacob Paradise. He is in Mrs. Piskrich's homeroom, and he has enjoyed his time thoroughly at the elementary center over the last 6 years. However, he is excited to move up to the high school and begin a new experience. Jacob loves both math and gym at the elementary center. Mrs. Rosenberg is a fun math teacher, and Mr. Milan has great activities for us in class, he mentioned to me today. In fact, Jacob loves all of his special classes because they are at the end of the day. After special class, Jacob likes to use his time wisely by starting or finishing his homework. Jacob told me today that the #1 role model in his life is his mother, Darla. He told me that he thinks it's amazing how she takes care of all 4 kids, and she is the best, he said. In his free time, Jacob enjoys to play sports. He loves playing offensive and defensive line in football, and I asked him why he liked it so much, of course, and he said because he likes to take his frustrations out on the field. He also enjoys playing baseball in the spring. A few interesting facts about Jacob include he wants to be an NFL football player like Juju Smith-Schuster, a policeman, or a firefighter when he grows up. He enjoys going to Fusion Steakhouse, eating Domino's cheese pizza, and playing Madden. Jacob wanted me to tell you that his favorite color is sky blue, just like my mask. Congratulations, Jacob, on becoming the February Elementary Center Student of the Month.
Request to speak at the board meeting. We have none. Visitors request to speak on an agenda item. The students of the month, your parents, congratulations. If you'd like to leave, we won't make you sit around for the rest of the meeting, but congratulations. Thank you.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of accounts payable. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Financial and budget report.
I don't have anything to add to my report. We will be scheduling our budget meetings for the Finance Committee later on this agenda.
Solicitor's report.
I don't have anything to add to our report.
New business, athletic committee, extracurricular activities. I have a motion for athletic director.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There's an athletic committee meeting February 24th at 6:30 PM. I think it's to go over, was it fall coaches to review before we approve. Buildings and Grounds Committee, we don't have anything. Communications Committee, we had a meeting prior to this discussing the student information system, our path forward with the communication between that system and the other. So that'll be another meeting in the future. Curriculum Committee, Western Area VOTEC update.
So the attendance down there, we have 44 students that go there. And right now, we're in the middle of getting a chlorine tank. We're doing teacher negotiations down there. They started to send out, we have a weekly newsletter. I think I'm just gonna start forwarding to you guys so you see what the students are doing.
The school calendar for 21-22 school year.
Motion.
Second.
Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. School calendar 2021 update. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion. Second.
Questions, comments?
Question here. Are we, I know the reasons we had, it was sort of a quick turnaround with that. But are we, now to have more of that flex schedule in place so we don't have to have snow days as much now?
Yes, they're all in place at this time. I believe we just used our second day, so we
Yeah.
have 3 remaining flexible instruction days.
Or more, if depending on what district you're with, but that's a different story.
One question also, does this also mean that with these flexible instruction days, we will use the allotment of the 5, and then after that, there will be traditional snow days, and then those snow days would then have to be added on at the end of the academic calendar to be made up?
Either that or filled in where we have like the spring break or that.
Right, I believe that is the path that we are going down, or the spring break if we run over those 5 days.
Okay.
But the snow's gonna be done after this week anyway.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. You know, it's 90 degrees in Miami, everyone.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The Allegheny IU service agreement.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion item, graduation requirements. It's in your attachment backup today.
So, Mr. Nicolopoulos and I have been discussing, there's not, it's sometimes doing or performing some of the requirements that we have currently have been difficult because of access to maybe colleges or job shadows, during this period of COVID. Plus, we also have families that do not feel comfortable sending their children actually to a job shadow or something of that nature. So he is just suggesting that for this year, that we reduce the requirements for the graduation project. As you can see on the paper, the seniors, that would not change because that's just the paper. The juniors would go from 3 college, career, or military visits to 2. Sophomores, 2 job shadows to 1. And then freshmen from 10 hours of community service to 5. And then this would, of course, if we needed an extension into the summer, we could do that for those that are the underclassmen, to allow them time to either find or, hopefully some things lift so that they have more opportunities to do these job shadows, do these visits and the community service. And then hopefully we can get back to resume, some of our normal activities in the following year. Yes.
Are you looking for a motion to approve this?
Yes.
Is that going to affect the career readiness? Any of that timeline?
For this?
Yeah.
No.
So
No,
that doesn't, okay.
No, it won't.
I didn't know if any of that was tied in with that or not.
No.
Okay.
I make the motion.
We have a motion. Do I have a
Second.
Move the second. Questions? Oh, any other questions?
The student's going to be made aware of the changes?
Yes, we will make them aware of the changes and make sure that it's sent to their emails, and we also send it to the parents.
Through send it, or?
We'll do it in every mode possible.
Some of them will actually get it, right? Only so. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The Meadows Psychiatric Center, do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Move the second. Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Finance Committee, Resolution IU1. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Finance Committee meetings?
For right now, do you want to just schedule them for the night of the remaining
meeting?
board meetings that are already scheduled, and then we can fill in between the meetings as needed?
Do we want to do 5:30 or an hour, half hour, or we can do half hour and then carry on after the meeting if we need to?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
6 o'clock.
Finance Committee.
Will that be on the agenda? Thank you.
Negotiation Committee, no update there. Personnel Committee,
I want to make a motion for A through C.
Second.
we have a motion from A through C. Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Who seconded?
Opposed?
Nobody seconded.
Yeah, I second it.
Oh.
Motion approved. Policies, nothing. Safety Committee meeting is scheduled for March 4th at 8 a.m. Technology Committee. I don't know does the Technology Committee need to have a meeting to discuss our student information system? I mean, that's,
I'm looking for Greg, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Probably, we probably could do it in one, with the system.
do you want to maybe schedule one for next month before our March meeting? Who's on that?
We have the papers with us tonight.
Looks like it's Missy, Leslie, and Janet.
You tell your friends. What are we doing?
Schedule it.
That's all.
Schedule
Our
it.
meeting in March would be the 17th. I mean,
I was going to say, you already have finance at 6, so
yeah, I mean, do they want to do 5:30? Would 5:30 work?
Sure.
for the technology committee?
That's fine with me.
Just show up all night.
Wear your green that night. Transportation committee, the GG&C contract.
I make a motion.
You have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Prior to the meeting, we had a executive session to discuss potential litigation. And we're going to have an executive session after the meeting, but there will not be any voting, so do I have a motion?
No.
Oh,
Zach has something.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. Earlier this evening, we had a communications committee meeting, committee of the whole meeting, and we addressed some communication issues that may or may not be taking place with parent communication and student communication. If anyone listening to this message, if you are having issues, we encourage you to please contact the building in which your child or children are enrolled, and that way we can make those necessary fixes. And if you know of anyone else who are having those issues, please encourage them to do the same. Thank you.
All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?